Hey fancy friends, welcome back to another new video. I don't know if I like the angle, but today, as y'all can see, you're like in the backpack.
I know, I'm doing it for my back.
Oh, period.
So I'm in the backpack for my back.
Period.
Yes.
As y'all can see, we're gonna start answering y'all's questions. When was it? 3 weeks ago?
Yeah.
No.
Really?
I asked you guys to give us some questions, and we're gonna go ahead and answer some of them.
Yes.
I already answered some on a repotting video that we did, so I'll let you know if I already answered.
These are new, because these are some of the things that I've never seen.
No, Papa. But I've seen some of them and I answered them on the other recording video that I did alone. I didn't answer all of them because there was quite an amount, and then the other thing was some were like a couple questions. So
so you don't want to answer them without me being here.
exactly.
Yes.
My name, I'm gonna figure it out. I have a bunch of 6-inch plastic pots that I did a while back, just in case. But I noticed that I have some terracotta pots in here. I have a lot more in the apartment that I need to bring. So I'm gonna go have your pot. This philodendron, I don't know the name. When I bought it from Planterina, it was called a painted lady philodendron, but it's not because it's not like pink as you can see. So there it is. It's really, really pretty, but it needs a better pot. We got this Hoya obifolia that I propagated, and I want to put in a cute little terracotta pot. A ZZ and 2 snake plants that we got from Home Depot, as well a white knight philodendron, and which you haven't seen this unboxing, go check it out. Close up, I'm sorry. I don't know if I'm watching this video, but anyways. And then I have a pot full of propagations. We have the pepperoni hope, a what do you call it? Justina potos, variegated Beryllium Marks philodendron, and some other stuff. So I'm gonna go ahead and repot a lot of these plants. So yeah, you can start with the questions. Oh my god, so sorry. We're gonna go repot the Hoya first. Okay, go.
Okay. So you want me to tell you which ones you already answered, or you want me to tell you?
I'll let you know, just like whatever attracts.
So I saw the name too, or no?
Yeah, if you want to, yeah.
Okay. Question by.
Speak a little bit louder.
A question by Sandy. How long does it take to water all your houseplants? You water it by sections, rooms, loving how you arrange your plants in your new home.
I answered that one in the other video. But basically I said that I don't have a schedule. Like I just go with whatever looks dry. So that's basically it. And I just arrange them. A lot of the times I arrange them, their lighting requirements. That's one of the biggest things, and that's basically it. Another question.
Next one. This one doesn't have a name, but they said, what is y'all's favorite activity y'all do together?
Oh, that's a good one.
Not plant related.
Oh, period. What is yours?
The favorite activity we do together. I mean, there's different ones, but some people can like characterize it like, you know, like you can't make that activity because it doesn't seem like an activity. But like sometimes, you know, we watch TikTok together, like cuddle.
That's your favorite? Just chilling and vibing?
It's my third favorite.
I think it's mine too, to be honest. I mean, also like doing like house chores, or like not like that, like as in cooking for the family, or when we make food together. I like it. It's like weekend chismeando, and like we can just chat and just stuff like that. I like when we do that.
Yes. Or something we could just vibe while watching a movie.
Watching movies is fun too.
Or a show. Like if we're into the show, like we talk about it a lot. So that's another one.
There is a mosquito that got inside. It was sucking my blood. Next question.
The next question is by Diana Morales. What advice do you have on moving plants? I'm going to be moving soon. I have a lot of plants. Also, keep up the good work. Your plants are looking gorgeous.
I already answered that one. I basically said, I can't really give you any advice because I bag my bags in trash bags.
You bag your what?
How do I bought my plants back?
Well, you put your plants in trash bags.
Period. And they're doing perfectly fine. And then if anything broke, I guess propagate it. Nothing really, really broke. But that's how I move my stuff. I mean, if you have any advice and tips you want to give, if any, you want to give some tips for Diana or Diana? Sorry.
Well, I've never really not gonna lie, I did move my plants in the trash bag. Next question. It's by Sparkles and Meow. What veggies are you looking forward to growing in your outside garden? Much success.
I already answered that one in the other video, and the reason I'm saying is because like there's a lot of other questions, and I want to get to as many as I can, or as many as we can. And if you want to like see that question, that answer that I gave, you can watch the other video, the reporting video. But I said all the veggies. I'm not yeah, that's basically so. What about you? You don't want to grow any veggies in spring with me? I know jalapenos, right?
I mean, jalapenos. I mean, other than that, like the pumpkins, but you're already growing pumpkins right now.
I have 4 plants right now. They look pretty good, surprisingly.
They really look really good. You do much better. Okay, the next question is for Veronica Hendricks. Do you do anything in particular in moving houseplants back inside? What's the most you spent on a plant, and what plant was it? Do you have friends that are plant parents as well?
That's a lot of let's split that little thing into sections. Let's go.
So the first one is, do you do anything in particular in moving houseplants back inside? So I started for sales, glitched out.
Good baby. I just get the water hose and I spray like no one's business. Like I just not spray, I wash them off, I guess you can say, and I also soak the entire soil. So if there is any bugs, they would just like come out of it
and prevent like something like that happened like a couple years back when we had that trench.
Done. But I think that was from the basket. But even then, yeah, even there will be some bugs in the soil. I know that the water hose is not gonna get rid of all of them, but we just killed it. Like it's not that deep. I mean,
it just forces them out basically.
Yeah, as many as you can get rid of. But that's what I do. Obviously, the people might put them in Wait, I want to see this. Hold on. Come on, get out of here. Other people put them in like they quarantine their plants before they put it back inside. But girl, that's too much. I'm not doing that. Which is why I have a lot of problems in here, but it makes my life interesting. Oh my god,
that plant, it's attached to that pot.
I don't want to pull it out way too rough that it might
squeeze there squeeze the pot.
It might actually pull some.
There you go.
Oh my god.
Wow. Got a lot of roots.
Thick. Okay.
Okie dokie. So the next question, well, there are 3 questions that she answered, or she asked. So the next one that she said was, what's the most you spent on a plant and what was it?
I don't know. I mean, the most I'll ever...
Was it ever Rainbow Gardens?
What was that? Wait, I think I know. Sorry. And I like... Fuck, what's it called? And I'm still going. It was an orchid. I think it was like 47 or 37. I would never spend that much on a plant. Like my limit's like 50 or less for one plant. Like not like the total. Like my total is like there's no limit. But like on a specific plant, I would never spend like more than $50 on a plant. But I think it was that one, the orchid that I got.
And do you have any friends that plant parents as well?
I don't have any friends. I mean, I have my family, and my family is my boyfriend. My cousin, surprisingly, is getting into plants. My grandma, my mom, my stepdad is getting into plants too. He wants a bonsai really bad. And yeah, that's basically it. I don't really. Y'all are my friends. Aww. Okay.
Next person, Marlon. I'm gonna struggle with last name these names.
Take a little bit. Just do your best.
Marlon Bettis. Hi David, I love your plant shopping videos.
Oh, yay! Thank you. Yeah, period.
Next person said by Laura Garcia. Hi guys, just wanted to know how you deal with the hate and mean comments from social media. I don't even want to add family to socials because that's enough drama itself. P.S. I'm so glad that you're happy again and motivated.
Super duper sweet. You want to answer your part if you want to?
I mean, there's a big controversial on like how you should deal with it. But for me, like sometimes like when like for people that that used to watch my videos, I would receive some like hate comments and mean comments in my videos. Sometimes passive aggressive, but I know they're just trying to correct me, but they mean it in a very aggressive way. But I usually just ignore it because at the end of the day, it's my channel, it's my what I love to do, and I'm not gonna let someone be in my way of that.
Period.
So for some people, they struggle with it. They they take it very seriously. They cope with it and try to rant with it. But for me, I just ignore it.
I back then. if it really got me really mad, I just delete it. I will always try to, because I'm a smart mouth sometimes. You know, I can be a smart,
like a smart
booty. I didn't want to say ass, but yeah. But I realized that just responding to this one person, which is exactly what he wanted a response, is just gonna make me look bad. And I gotta be the bigger person, so I just usually delete them, and I usually just block that person. Basically, like, they can still see my videos, but their comments would never see the day of light. Like, they're never gonna pop up. They go to the spam folder directly. And yeah, like, I just block you and just get rid of it. That's basically it. Because, like, they don't, that's what they want. They want a response. And I would also, like, rant to my boyfriend about it. And, like, that would take out, like, my mom says, the venom out of me. And then I just move on with my day. And just move along. What the hell is that? Oh, it's just a I thought it was like a bug, but it's the button. That's how I deal with it. And the family thing, what was it? The family thing? The drama?
I don't even want to add families to social because that's enough drama itself.
Well, my family already knows what I do, and they know, like, the internet can be mean. So I always sound like, if you're gonna be in the video, like, I'm gonna make sure, like, because, like, they're not gonna see those comments because I get notifications, like, as soon as I post it, and if it's bad, I just delete it. But it's a fun place, and I try to keep it a fun place no matter what. That's basically it. Like, yeah.
So the next question by Stephanie Tripolio. I hope that's how you say it. I'm so sorry if I say it like missaid it. How many hours a day do you dedicate to plant chores? So happy for your guys moving into a house. I would say like 3 or 4 hours, no? Or like less.
I was yawning. I'm doing my best not to yawn. It's because, like, I know my videos go like a relaxing vibe, and it puts me to sleep, girl. Like, people tell me, like, they watch my videos because it puts them to sleep. I was like, excuse me? But then I also have channels that I watch that, like, helps me fall asleep, so, like, I don't really give a damn. But what's the name?
How many hours a day do you dedicate to plant chores?
I don't know.
It just depends, honestly.
Yeah, like, some days nothing, some days like 30 or 40 minutes.
Maybe less than that.
Outside plants is more than that. Like, I mean, I spend a lot of time outside, but inside, like, very little. Like, just 40 minutes max every now and then.
Next person, Abby Brown. Where is your favorite place to buy houseplants, online or in a store? I'm looking to buy some more plants, and I'm curious where you shop.
Okay. Oh my god.
Whoa.
Very rude. That's like a snake. It's nasty. But I usually shop at the big box stores. I know it's not good. Now, local nurseries, I go to River Gardens. Recently, I am falling in love with the flea market. I am obsessed with it. Like, plants so cheap, the vibes are fun, the food is amazing, and I get my steps too, which is a period, which is another bonus. The flea market, and I'm like, also the internet, like Facebook Marketplace and offer up every now and then. I see, like, good deals, but other than the big box stores like Lowe's, Walmart, and Home Depot, it's like the flea market, which is only one time, but I will see myself going there a lot more often, and Facebook Marketplace and offer. What about you?
Well, the thing is, I kind of want to input it on my thing on the flea market a little bit. A lot of people really misunderstood like flea markets a lot. What do you mean? Like they misunderstood it a lot. Like they think, you know, you go to a flea market, oh, it's gonna be like, you know, selling junk or whatever.
Oh yeah.
But that's not always the case.
Yeah, people do that.
It's not always. Like literally, it's like 100% they sell really good stuff.
And it depends where you go to.
Yeah, it depends also that too. That just depends. Like when we went to the Mission Flea Market here in San Antonio, they sell a lot of good stuff. Now it's changed over the years where you have to, like, you know, now people are selling stuff for expensive.
Because, like, they're gonna pay taxes. A lot of people don't know that, but even Facebook Marketplace and offer up, if you sell more than 600, or even then if they see that you're selling a lot more, you gotta report to the IRS and gotta pay tax. Like, these flea markets now, they gotta pay taxes. So we're losing daylight. Yeah, that's where it's getting more expensive. But from what I saw, they were selling good stuff. Like, obviously some things were used, but a lot of them, I think, was Petite, or not. It was the first one that we went to. Mission. They had, like, decent stuff. I was like, oh my god, like, They had amazing produce too. I got the papaya and the
Yes.
tunas. I loved it. I really, really did. And just there was like one or two that they had a nasty attitude, but I mean with the heat,
Yeah, the heat usually gets to you.
period.
You
Yeah,
know,
I get it.
You
I
give
get it.
that off to people, but
Everything.
you have people that understand where you're coming from because you know you're in the heat for like almost 9 hours. But at the same time, it's just like it's just an egg.
Yeah, and this doesn't have almost any roots. Do you see that? It's like not even root bounds at all. So I'm kind of scared. I mean, it's already out. I'm gonna put it in the new pot. But oh my god, like usually they come out really nice and rooted. But my white knight, I think it's called a white knight, was not really root bound. So that's really interesting because usually they're really, really root bounds. But yeah, like I love the Flea Market. I love it. Next question.
Okie dokie. So, by Tina Majors, when you're doing a repot, what do you look for to decide? Sorry. So,
Sorry.
by Tina Majors, when you are doing a repot, what do you look for to decide to remove old dirt or just put entire root ball in a new pot undisturbed? I'm really nervous when I'm repotting. I have made many mistakes. Your plants are so healthy and beautiful.
Not all of them, girl. But I mean, as you see, I just put in what the soil they already had, and then I put fresh soil, like the empty gaps. But I mean, it just depends because some plants are really finicky than others. For example, I do have a calathea that I repotted on that promo video or sponsored video. I'm looking at it right now. It's outside. She's not looking so good. So it just depends on the plants. A lot of the plants that I do have, a lot of plants that you see in my collection, you guys, they're very common, I guess you can say, but some are not that common. But if the plants that you see in my collection, you know they're David approved because I neglect my plants. I underwater my plants. They go through a lot with me sometimes, and if you don't see my collection, then that means she's finicky or stuff like that. But it just depends. Like philodendrons are not that finicky. It just depends on the plant. Like, but I'm not really a pro to give expert. I mean, it just depends on the plant. And even then, worst case scenario, if it does get bad, just place it outside. Plants always bounce back outside if you have good weather.
Yeah.
If not, just give it a good grow light and water it, just like as you usually do care for it, but give it some extra love to let it bounce back. But it's just a plant. At the end of the day, don't stress about it. And it's like $1,000, and I don't know. But I would never spend that much on a plant. The banana plant. If I'm good with money, it's like $300. I will get the burger. Like, I'm not kidding. I will. I want it so bad. Okay.
Good okay. I have to get an ice. My mouth is getting dry.
Oh my god.
Even when I was chugging the drink, my mouth was getting dry, so I need to get ice. This person named Waldo. When repotting something with a lot of roots or root-bound roots, how do you feel about scoring the root ball with a knife to promote more root growth?
Whoa. So he stabs the root ball with a knife to promote more root growth?
I mean,
I've never done that. I don't know about that one. I can't really answer that because I've never done it before. But usually, like, if I want more roots, I just propagate.
make another one.
No, if I want more roots, I'll just fertilize it. Just keep it healthy. Like, a healthy plant will put a lot of roots. But I don't know. I mean, maybe, yeah, that's the thing. I don't know. I do know that people like to, like, separate the root ball so the roots don't, like, when you repot it on other plants, which I probably should have done, but whatever. The plants that I do have, they're really, really, they're not finicky, like, they don't mind it at all. They always keep on looping and looping, but if you, like, massage the roots, they will, like, spread out. But I don't know about stubbing it to promote more roots. I don't know.
That's a good. We should try that.
We should Google it.
gotta Google it first.
And try it out. Yeah.
Okie dokie. Next person, Julia Morales. What is the one plant you struggle with the most, and what is the most you have paid for a plant on your wish list? You already answered that.
But I don't really have a wish list though. I mean I do. Okay. And she said about.
What is the one plant you struggled with the most?
A lot. Pepperonias.
Pepperoni.
There's two kinds of pepperonias that I said. There's one that are like the leaves are really, really firm, like they're kind of hard and they're hardy with me. And then there's other pepperoni, like the pepperoni frost. They just die. They just die for me. I don't know why. But yeah, it's the pepperoni for me. No, I want it. Okay, so I have it in this big pot, but I want to put it in this small pot. It's the Justina Photos cutting. And then I think it looks because I think my plants are like to look so much cuter. I will be cutting it and propagating more of this so it can promote more root growth on top and make it more nice, lush and full. But it looks cute when it's like a one stem on a nice small pot. Okay, Papa, what's the next question? Sorry.
Okay, next person by. I guess I'm gonna struggle with your name.
That's okay.
Lindsay Lewis, can we please get an up close look at your pink panther plant? Are they difficult to keep alive?
She was pretty, but now she's outside. Why? Because she got ugly. I forgot to water it for a week and she went downhill. No, she's outside. She looks a lot better, but she's not as cute as y'all saw her in that video. I will be propagating it and making more because my mom didn't took it and she told me to take care of it, but that happened. It looks a lot better though, and I also know if I chop it, it will promote more roots, more growth on top to make it look more nice and lush and recover the bald spots. But yeah, she's outside because she's not doing so good before, but now she's doing good, and I will chop it later on.
Okay, the next person asked 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 questions. Newman Mansell, the first question, which plant do you spend the most time looking at?
The Thai constellation. Also the Mycans. Mycans are really pretty.
Next question, which plant do you have the most propagations of?
Is that I have propagated maybe Silver Blues.
The most propagation. Do you have the most?
Golden
like,
Potos.
think right now.
Golden Potos and Brazils. Because they're my favorite and they're so easy. And I want to propagate more. I want more.
Look at the next question. What's your favorite plant nursery and why?
Rainbow Gardens.
Yeah.
They just have a great selection. The vibe is decent, but they have a great selection for houseplants and outdoor plants. I know there's other nurseries, but that's the one that's closest to us. The other ones are kind of far, like an hour drive.
Yeah.
But yeah, Rainbow Gardens is pretty cool.
Next question. Would you spend over $200 on a plant if it were the most beautiful plant and why?
I would spend like 10,000 on a plant, but that's if I had the money. I mean, I think pounds of money is good. But I told you the banana plant, I want it, and I might buy it. I don't know when I get my check. I don't know. But yeah, I would 1000%.
Next question. Do you think beautiful pots make plants look better? And do you sometimes buy an expensive pot for a favorite plant?
And no. It depends. I mean, I buy pots for the pot. For example, I got these cash pots, but I could just drill a hole. Cause it's funny, it says, "Oh, grow up," and the other one says, "Talk dirt to me." I do like it. I did buy some other cool pots from at home, but I give it. But they were on sale though. I would buy a pot that was cool on sale, but I would never spend so much money on a pot. I know some people do. But no, to answer the question, no. But then I give it to my grandma because she liked it. The green one, I don't know if you remember that one. But the green lines from at home, and it was like textured nicely.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, she liked it. Next question.
Next question by Esign. How much of the roots can you cut off when you're repotting?
What? I have no idea. I'm not an expert, but
I mean, I think
maybe like 1/3 or 1/4, not too much.
I mean, to be honest with you, I think like, I mean, it's been I've not been too close with my plants, so I mean, for just to play it safe, I don't think you should.
But there's like a couple cases that I have repotted some plants and the roots were way too long, and like it was more root than plants. I think if the roots are like more than, like, for example, this is a plant, right, and the roots are like double, then I would chop it of the height of the actual plant above. But if it's less, then I let the roots alone. But because there are some times when I do repot plants and they have so much root, I'm like, girl, you don't need all this. So I just chop it like, no girl, not today. Okay.
Next question by Vanessa S. What is your top wishlist plant and what is your favorite basic house plant? My guess for you is the golden pothos.
Yes! And the Brazil.
And the Brazil.
And neon pothos in my guess. But if I had to pick only one, it would be the golden pothos. Because yes, people do like it because, it's everywhere. It's a classic, but it's just so easy. And it gives the same vibes as a Thai constellation. Tell me I'm wrong, girl. It gives the same vibes. It literally does. They both have that golden variegation, a little bit different, but they I don't know. I love the golden pothos, and they're so fun to propagate, and they're not finicky at all. So yeah, golden pothos.
Next question by Ja M Vengeance. What plant do you like to give away as a gift?
Snake plants, because there's just so many different kinds, and I'm so trying to collect all of them. I just love snake plants. Another one that's not so finicky. They supposedly prefer the air in the night. Not as much so like the air is like but it does something. Other plants don't do that. I forgot why they do that, but they do, and they just look so cool. Like it's a statement. Like it's just like nice and long and just different. Yeah.
Okay, the next question that the same person asked, what plant has made you work, and how did you go about taking care of its needs?
Alocasias, if not, like alocasias.
That made you work a lot on it.
No,
Like
no, I don't really work on plants. Like, girl, I just throw them away. They make me work too much. I'm like, girl, no, I don't need high maintenance. Girl, I'm already enough. Like, we don't need that here.
Next question, the last one, is what plants? Well, the last one from what the same person said. What plants do you stay away from?
Pepperonias. If it's like the vibes I'm telling you, like the leaves are thin, pepperonias, no, never ever. Alocasias, if it's a good deal, then yes. But if it's not a good deal, but it's pretty, it has to be cheap. Like the alocasias we got from the flea market, that's Mocha, by the way. Those were like 2 for $5. That was a good deal.
Yes.
Other than that, I mean, I would never say that again. That was so cheap. Alocasias, and what was the one that I said? Alocasias.
Pepperonias?
Yeah, I don't. Those are the ones I know from me.
The next question by. Huh?
I think I'm done, Papa. That will be the last question.
There's only like 5 more questions, and then that's it.
Okay, cool then. Yeah.
Next question by Blush 210. Can you recommend more patio plant shelves?
Sponsored. It's good. It's because there's so many that reach out for me for patio. Recommend? I don't know a lot of. I mean, I guess think of IKEA because I like IKEA shelves.
I mean, shelves can be for anything. Could be outdoors or indoors. How you want them. I mean, if I want to make like one of the IKEA shelves outside, even though it's not meant for outside, I'll still do it because I don't care what anybody says.
Period.
I don't care.
Period.
It's that if I want it to be outside, I'll make it be outside. It's just however you want it. As long as you know where you're putting it and why, then that's fine. If it's like a wooden shelf and you know it gets in with the water, it'll start to like open. Because you know with tables, when you put water in it, the table starts lifting up.
Yeah, it was like fake compressed wood. I think it's like cardboard.
If it's that, then no, don't put that outside. But if
My bad.
just do your research on what kind of shelves that you want to use in, like for outside or inside first before you put it outside. I mean that's how I say it. If I had it like the IKEA shelves, I will put it outside.
No,
It will rust up a little bit over time, but you know it's still a good shelf to put outside.
I guess since like I'm gonna go put this Hoya basket and this big massive pot that I have, so I think I'm gonna put these shelves in front, but that's gonna be for another video. Cause let's start. Okay.
The next question by Taylor Vincent. How many hours a week would you say you and your boyfriend spend taking care of your plants?
Not a lot.
I mean, not a lot. I mean, I've been kind of neglecting my plants a little bit.
Yeah, and it's fine. I mean, we all have those moments. We can always just go plant shopping again.
Yeah.
I think like it's just when we fail. No, because there are some times when like I'm doing plant chores and you guys ranting and I'm just listening to you and like I'm just like doing plant chores and we just vibe and chill. So like I guess like 1 hour a week, but it's quality time.
Yeah, it's quality time. Next question by Laura. If you could choose anywhere in the world to live, where would you move to? Or do you love Texas so much you never want to leave?
I do love Texas. Not the politics y todo eso, pero I love my HEB. I love HEB. But if I move anywhere, it would have to be Hawaii or Canada. Hawaii because like the weather. I can put my plants outside and but I will miss the colds. But I love Hawaii. I love the beach. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's my Hondureño blood that's coming out, but the beach is calling me. It's kind of something bad, but I love fish.
Mm-hmm.
I love tropical weather. I love rain. I love plants. That's literally like the beach and the rainforest, the kind of vibes.
Mm-hmm.
So Hawaii, or anywhere that's like very tropical but nice, or Canada, because like I heard like it's a really great place to live. It's not so like chaotic and like pretty chill and calm, and like I will become a Canadian, like, you know, a citizen over there, or what do we call it? Because like the healthcare benefits, like they have like the best system over there, from what I heard. But either of those two, for different reasons. What about you? Like you love Texas?
No. If I were to move anywhere in the world, here are my options. Japan, because a lot of people say like, why Japan?
Because of the anime, Godzilla.
Anime,
The
Godzilla,
culture.
all that, the culture. Oh my god, I would live there for years to come. Like, and then that, and then probably Florida. The last question by, I'm gonna say it like this: nod to plants. Last question and answer. Your boyfriend asked my question, but the video ended before you answered. Your family came over, so that's a good reason to end the video. Question: what do you think about the plant community, in particular gatekeeping, people being mean to new hobbyists about the plants they have and how they care for them?
First of all, do you see this? Oh, this is a mealybug village. I'm gonna go water this plant down outside. Thank God it's the last one, and I will rinse all of these out as well outside, and then put them back inside.
Mm-hmm.
She's like, it's so embarrassing. But okay, so she said about the drama and gatekeeping.
Yeah, like what do you think about like the plant community, in particular gatekeeping, and people being mean to new hobbyists about the plants and they have and how they care for them?
Well, gatekeeping number one, because I think gatekeeping is like when you see plants, you want to keep them for yourself, right? That's what gatekeeping is. Like when you see something, you just keep it for yourself. Because it's very different. Because I see it in a lot of different ways. One of them is like, there's like a bunch. If there's like a shipment of a box of Monstera produce and somebody just takes the entire box, that ain't right. Like maybe you can take all of them so you can give to friends, or you can make. That's none of my business. But like, there are just leave one at least, because like. You got all that like that happiness and satisfaction, but you don't want to give it to at least one person left. Like you don't gotta take all 6 of them.
Yeah.
It's just from my good heart. Cause I said that because like if I see like a tie constellation, there was only like 4 of them left and money was tight, then I would maybe take 3 and like maybe resell them or whatever. I respect. I always try to put my feet in everybody's shoes. Like I always try to be like as open, opinionated, I don't know what you call it, but like as much as I can. It's just depends like on gatekeeping. Like just share the happiness. That's just what I say. Don't be greedy. Don't take everything. Share it if you can. Don't take all like everything. I know that there's also gatekeeping of like prices and stuff like that. That's a whole different thing. I don't know. That's the video itself. But and then what was the other one?
And people being mean to new hobbyists about the plants they have and how they care for them.
So those people, shut up. Like literally, like shut up. Like everybody starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
Like why do you think you're better than everybody else? And by simply acting like that, you're embarrassing yourself. You're disgusting. It's not that deep, but at the same time, I hate when other people belittle other people, and like at the same time, like when it's like something so pure, plants. Like why are you judging what people have? Or why are you like beating them down what kind of soil or fertilizer they use? Like it's not that deep, and everybody starts from somewhere.
Yeah.
You know, it's amazing that I even like plants. So like just keep, if you ain't got nothing else to say, just keep it to yourself. Especially if you're grown, that's embarrassing. Because we learned this in elementary school. Like you maybe gotta go back in elementary school and educate yourself. Because like that's just nasty. Don't be nasty. Don't be nasty.
But other than that, that's pretty much it.
That's all of it. Period. Just maybe need a little bit more tierra, but I'm pretty sure with the water hose it will just even it out. And that's basically it, you guys. This is a beautiful Hoya Carnosa, I believe. I don't even know. But I will go ahead, rinse her out because that's exactly what she needs. The light is hitting so beautifully right now. I will maybe do a video and move these shelves over here in the front, and y'all will see the setup because I'm moving stuff around right now. But that is basically it for today. Thank you so much for joining us onto this new repotting video and Q&A with my boyfriend. Thank you so much for reading the questions for me, because like it's like a little bit hard when it's just by myself, and it's boring too. I love it when you're in the videos and people love it too, which is amazing. So
I feel like a gremlin, like
because the light, I know, but we look good though, baby. Like the light's touching the skin. Oh, Mocha saying shut up. No. But yeah, that's basically it. Want to say anything? Alright, and we'll see you in the next one. Bye.